And this is before I changed how I recorded, because before when I recorded, I never had that much of a big difference, like a big old, like a big old problem with it, because I used to record not in like the CQ, but in the CBR. So that's fun. And basically what I mean by that is just like basically encoding and shit. CBR is just constant bit rate. It's basically what Twitch streamers usually have for it. Well, CQ is more for like recording and trying to get a good quality from the video or from the game you're playing and from the thing you're recording, without like constant like bit rates going up and down and up and down. And yeah, bit rates constantly fluctuate based on what you're doing, and it keeps it more consistent and more clean to look at. But there are some hiccups along the line, unlike what bitrate can do. But if you want a good example of it, I think Doug had a very beautiful video about it. I know for a fact that if anything, I want to go do something like that, but for a game that no one gives a shit about, just like start playing with the settings and all that. But that's just me. Goddamn, another one. 200, 280. This is 310. Not much else I can do for shops. I got the small ones. I'll just keep my money. One other fact is that, what's the word? Just collabs in general. I don't fucking, like I said, I recorded way too much collabs. I had to open it again. God damn it. Okay, so let's see here, because it's more like in-depth for you guys. It's specifically like in-depth for you guys to see, because it shows you how much stuff is recorded in my hard drive for collabs compared to LPs, even though 3 LPs I have here are technically collabs that I've recorded way in advance. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 in my hard drive. 12, 13, 14, 15, counting the ones that haven't been released. 16, 17, 18, 19, with the 4 LPs that are combined. And that's not considering like one-offs that I just have here that I want to upload, but I also don't want to upload because they're there. They're for games I have played before. As I said, I just don't know how to do it. I know one of them, or technically 2 of them, is just Peak and Repo, which I want to go back and edit those and upload those, because those are just fun sessions to play with. Just me and the boys being silly, as Apple would say. But there's one there that I haven't gone back to. That is it's a good way of doing those types of games, and I did buy like 3 games for those general scenarios. But ugh. And if anything, a good chunk, like 11 of the collabs I have are stagnant. And I mean stagnant recording sessions, because I haven't gone back to record those in a while. And knowing me, I'm probably not going to go back to those games. Not because I don't like them. They were fun to play with. But in the sense that I'm not the target demographic for them. I know for a fact, I know none of my friends watch my videos, because if they did, they would fucking tell me in the first place. One of the things for, at least just collabs, is, god damn it. One of the things for the collabs is, well, one is just because of like very bad circumstances with the game that we can never go back to it until it gets alleviated or just better for it. One of the collabs here I have is just one session back in November, which is astonishing. November of last year was Borderlands 2. And I really didn't really did enjoy the 4 hours of like footage I got from just playing Borderlands 2 for the first time, because I've never played a Borderlands game. I've heard of Borderlands, I've seen Borderlands. Hell, if anything, I enjoyed Borderlands. But with the whole Take-Two situation, like being a very bad thing that's been going on, and then like it being like a way for people to spy on you and shit, it's like all the fucking 9 yards that Take-Two has become now. Me and my buddies cannot in good faith go back to me and my buddies in good faith cannot go back to Borderlands 2 unless they change it. And there's like not much I can say on that front. It's just that Borderlands 2 is a fantastic game, a very fun game. Not if anything, oh fuck, has it come out yet? One of the games that I was not recording recently, but one of the games that has been popping off for me in my radar has been Mysapunk, and Mysapunk has the same style, or like art style of like a Borderlands game. And it's just a horde shooter or like a mission horde shooter where just like Helldivers, you have missions to do and you can increase them up in difficulty for your own pleasure. I enjoyed Mysapunk. That was a great game. The demo was very fantastic, and at this point, I think the game is out on Steam, or it's about to be released on Steam. Today's the 8th. No, it is out. Holy shit. I think I might have another collab to do, but that's just not one-offs, but shit to do. Let me see. I can't get it because I got no money because I'm not working for 2 months. Yeah, basically I'm not getting paid because I'm not working for 2 months. Yeah, that's the word. So that's a fun scenario. Thanks, game. You could have given me the option to go anywhere else, and you made me had 2 choices to land on Dragon Lords 15, huh? Go fuck yourself. Good old 15 schmackerinos. It's the same thing as like a horde shooter, like Payday, Left 4 Dead, Helldivers, EDF, fun stuff. And I did enjoy it. I don't know. But yeah, that's just like my not the thing with Borderlands for me. It's just, Jesus Christ, it's just that, just in good faith, I can never go back to it. We can never go back to playing that game because of what's been going on with Take-Two. Another game that's been stagnant for me, and like, honestly enough, I did enjoy the game for like I think 3 hours I recorded it. And even like got not into the game, but understood the controls after those 3 hours. But I just don't want to go back to it because it's just not my type of game. Is the reason why I drop games that often is Monster Hunter. I played through Worlds because it was on sale. And I got through 3 hours of footage. I have 3 hours of footage of that. And I did enjoy Worlds for what it was. And I do know people really like Monster Hunter. So it's like that one series that people enjoy, but I want to see if it's good for me. Not my type of game, even though I do love some other games that have that sort of style in it. But my thing it was just like at the time of the place where I got it not for free, but like I got it for sale, and I wanted to have fun with it, and just catered out of it because not reasons of people not wanting to play, but more just that more like me being a hassle to them. So that's why like it just pittered out of my existence. I know for a fact that I know for a fact that Dokapon is already done and dusted. Like that's why you're seeing the videos out. There was a season 2 that we were recording as well for Dokapon, and I'll say it right now. There's a season 2 for Dokapon Kingdom, not another one, and we have not gone back to that session in I think a year's worth. I still have this thing open on my computer, so I can go look at it right now. December of last year, huh? Am I correct on that fact? I have 3 sessions back in December of 2024. Yep. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it was just like a session 2 we had, or season 2 we had of Dokapon Kingdom, and we have not recorded that since last year. Not because we didn't enjoy it. If anything, I do like playing Dokapon. The other guys in there also like playing Dokapon. It's just that the 4th player that we got, the new 4th player we got for that session, is an actual person. And when I mean an actual person, like a job and everything and a family, so it's very hard to plan around them. So that's fun and that, right? But damn, bro, I've not gone back on that one. Another, like, we actually have another Dokapon session as well. Another, when Sword of Fury was announced, when Sword of Fury was announced, we all wanted to like jump in and play it, and not beat the game, but also like get through the game. And we have a good amount of sessions out there as well from like last year that we haven't gone and done. I probably do need to bring up the Dokapon sessions and see if we can go back to Dokapon. I enjoyed those games, and the whole other Dokapon thing we've done was like fun in its own right, and I did enjoy those games. But those are like the collabs that are stagnant because, well, we haven't gone back to them in a year, and though it would be cool to go back to them, I don't think I am able to go. Like I'm able to go back to those for like Borderlands and Borderlands and Monster Hunter. That's like a definite might not be able to go back to those. But for Dokapon is still up in the air if I do decide to bring it up and let them go again. Because I know for a fact that during those times of me just not playing games, but me just like waiting for collabs, I said before, a second session recording for one of the other ones. Or I made a second session for the next collab up here that's gonna be out on the channel. I have made decent progress with 3 other collabs. I do like loosely use the word collabs and LPs together for these because, well, technically in my eyes they are collabs, but like I recorded 3 different LPs with one of my buddies, like a collab, or 4 technically. One's done and dusted, and I'm probably gonna say that for after the next 2 LPs I have planned. And for the other 3, I'm still like doing like editing for them. And also, here's the fun thing about it. The reason why I say 3 LPs and not 4 usually when I talk about those specific ones is because I have footage from the other person to work with, and I have to deal with the bullshit of syncing. Syncing is fun. Syncing video is fun. Gladly, like, fair enough, and I'm so happy for this that I don't have to record or sync audio. God bless that until I find a way to do Kirby's Amazing Mirror and Zelda 4 Swords. I'm gonna kill myself if I do it. I'm planning those. That's the sad part. I really do want to do 4 Swords and Amazing Mirror. But at least for 4 Swords, the emulator has a way to do the GBA, and I'm gonna be the only idiot who has all 4 screens recording. And what I mean by that is that if to anyone who does not play Four Swords Adventures, the game has 5 screens. The main GameCube screen, and then since the game was also made for the GBA at the time, and what I mean by the GBA, you connect the GBA to the GameCube, have fun in that scenario, and you could just like use that as like it was like a mini Wii U at the time, if to anyone who cared. So if you had the Game Boy player or the I don't remember the name of the part that the GameCube had, but like the GameCube had a specific thing where you can hook up a GameCube or like a Game Boy to the GameCube to play, and you can use that as a screen either on the original GBA or the GBA SP. And it was fun to see, and it was like a fun thing back in 2009. No. Oh god, 2005, 2006, I think. Yeah, during that time. And to record that now is a giant hassle.